That's the line I want to be in.
But Canadians live longer because of things unrelated to health care. Americans are 3 times as likely to die in car accidents and 10 times as likely to be murdered. Take those factors into account, not to mention obesity, and Americans live longer than Canadians.
In America, we kill each other more often. We shoot each other. We have more car accidents. Forgive me, more of us look like you. And that's the reason they're living longer in Canada.
I will say, in part, it's because they never have to worry about paying to go see the doctor.
That was some of John Stossel's confrontational interview with filmmaker Michael Moore, and joining us now is the author of Myths, Lies, and Downright Stupidity, also the co-anchor of ABC News program 2020. John Stossel's back on the program. John, good to see you, my friend.
You too. Thanks.
You know, this is a very important issue to me here because all major Democratic candidates want to nationalize health care. It was interesting. You wanted him to talk about the Cuba system that he was touting, and then he wanted to talk about Britain and Canada. Why was that?
I think he feels a little bit uncomfortable with citing Cuba as a wonderful success story. I think he really knows the hospital his people were taken to was a showcase hospital for tourists.
Yeah. You know, one of the interesting stories, there is a minister of parliament with a single-payer system in Canada, a friend of the Clintons, Belinda Stronach is her name. And by the way, we wish her well. She got breast cancer, but she went to the United States to get care. Isn't that revealing, and isn't that very common?
It is very common, and thank goodness with all these socialized systems all over the world that we have the United States as an outlet where there is innovation. And when government systems ration care so you have to wait too long to get your breast cancer treatment, you can come to America.
You know, I've read a recent article, and this was all part of your report, I found stunning. For example, in Britain, they're trying to reduce the wait times, you pointed out, by 4 months, that people have to wait so long to go to a dentist that they're using pliers and vodka and they're pulling their own teeth. You have one hospital to save money. They're not changing bed sheets every day. They're turning them around.
I'm glad you're watching 2020 and learning all these things.
Listen, you're a great author and a great investigative reporter. Give us these examples, because this is the model that these Democrats want us to follow. Give us more of those examples.
Well, in Canada, we found that the wait was typically 17 weeks to see a specialist. And this is why many people come to America. Canadians like their system. If you take the polls, most Canadians say, I don't want to come to America. They erroneously think people in America, if you're poor, don't get health care. But they like their system, but most of them aren't sick. When they get sick, they like it less.
Not every Democrat. Dennis Kucinich wants a one-payer government system. Hillary Clinton's plan, you can keep your current plan, you could use a government plan, you could have the same plan Congress has, you can buy something new. She seems to have more choice in her plan than some of the other plans that have been seen, and certainly different than what she proposed in 1994.
It's true. It's better than a single government-controlled system. And she has something for everybody in her plan.
Yeah, but you want, and you are a libertarian, and you like less government, and you believe it's simply should all be private, care, all debating each other, but they all have a profit motive. Isn't it true? And is Michael Moore correct when he says as long as there's a profit motive, some people are going to come up short, and in some cases it's going to be the consumer?
Barely. Where there is a profit motive in America, whether it's providing movies, music, TV sets, computers, almost everybody gets the best stuff.
Insurance companies?
Well, insurance companies have a profit motive, and Hillary's plan puts more people into insurance companies, and that's a problem, too, because that's a third party paying for your care.
And my problem with that is, I mean, insurance companies, their job is to say no. You ever spend time on the phone with a claims person at an insurance company?
But if they say no too often, they'd lose their customers. But still, I agree with you, and I agree with Michael Moore. He says insurance sucks. It does. It's far better that individuals pay for it. And we have Medicaid to help poor people. And the pharmaceutical companies have given away $9 billion worth of drugs. Private charity will do it better than clumsy government.
Is there any doubt that the system has to be changed?
Has to be tinkered with, but changed the way Michael Moore or Hillary want to do it, that frightens me.
Well, she's changing it much less than he would. He wants a total government takeover. What she's saying is you can keep what you have, you can have the government do it, and there are a wide variety of options. And isn't choice really key in terms of what's going to really solve this problem?
Choice is key, but once government takes over, your choices are limited.
And Michael Moore, can you show any place where government care has really worked? Some like the German plan, some like the Canadian plan. Some say that works. As you pointed out, Canadians are very happy with their care.
Most of them aren't sick. When they get sick, they are less happy because they have to wait.
Hey, John, great investigative report, good confrontation of Michael Moore. I applaud you a lot for that, and thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Can you show any place where government care has really worked? Some like the German plan, some like the Canadian plan. Some say that works. As you pointed out, Canadians are very happy with their care.
Most of them aren't sick.
Some say that works. As you pointed out, Canadians are very happy with their care.
Most of them aren't sick.